Hey, this is E2Carry Kurtai, and welcome back to Fate Extella. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Dawn Arc, which will be what we're doing next. Okay, main story. Alright, it's Altera's. Jeez, those stats. What the hell? Goddamn sabers. Let's review the facts, the scholar said to me. Earth scientists have hypothesized so-called parallel worlds, other versions of Earth and its surroundings, expanding indefinitely like mirrored reflections. If true, that would mean that Earth has not only one future, but many. In other words, think of it like this. The you that you are aware exists somewhere upon this timeline. It might sound unreal. Humans aren't equipped to perceive, let alone traverse the wall between worlds. But what if I put it another way? Think of these parallel worlds as other possibilities. Imagine what might have been in your life. Think of the connections that were cut off and thrown away. Options you see now, in retrospect, that you could never have considered at that time. Picture how your life today might be different had those what-ifs come to pass. All those variant futures in everyone's lives make up a vast array of parallel worlds. Your actions, those of the you in this present moment on this particular timeline, can change the world in any number of ways. That proves that such possibilities are alive, and that your world exists on the proper axis. Conversely, a world where the future cannot be changed, regardless of your choices, can have no parallel worlds. Such a world is nothing but a dead end, solitary and singular, with a past as immutable as its future. This is a necessary evil, a byproduct of the way parallel worlds are structured together. After all, a world where humanity made radically different choices would bear very little resemblance to the world you know. Some worlds may have crumbled by making all the worst choices, others may have made all the right ones, and rocketed ahead, perhaps too far ahead. In either case, that world can no longer be said to resemble ours, and once a world moves out of sync, it is no longer parallel. Why would those worlds become solitary, you ask? Could the people in those worlds not make different choices? Unfortunately, no. This dimension contains a finite amount of energy and has none to spare for creating new worlds from the worlds gone so far astray. If parallel worlds continue to increase in this manner, their number would eventually exceed the capacity of this dimension. Parallel worlds must exist, but in a manageable quantity. By my own rough calculations, and judging by the civilizations of Earth alone, this solar system would collapse within 100 years if the parallel worlds expanded without limits. Seeing as how we do, in fact, live and multiply, the solar system is clearly not oversaturated with possibilities at this time. I extrapolate that this dimension can sustain our existence for the next 100 million years. The system works thusly. At regular intervals, the dimension takes stock of the possibilities it contains, and only allows certain outcomes, those that would not cause undue difficulty in managing the next generation, to remain. As for the unneeded parallel worlds, the system closes off their futures. Specifically, every 100 years it calculates how many worlds will last another 100 years, and supports these worlds only. Have you heard of the law of conversion of mass? This could be called the law of throat's still sore from reading a shitload of near text stories. Law of conservation of events. The damn forest of myth. And so, the civilizations of these numerous parallel worlds line up with one another. Think of it all as a giant tree, only the trunk at the center can grow tall. The branches may bear fruit, but eventually they reach their limit, and fall without reaching the future. You understand, yes? There are no parallel worlds for a world that has evolved too fast or crumbled too quickly. Such worlds are merely dead ends whose outcomes are predetermined. And so, there's a set time frame in which these branches are trimmed, extra possibilities are removed, and future histories, once fluid, turn to stone. The mages of the old world called this time frame the foundation of humanity. Such laws apply to the moon cell as well, and the moon cell is still self-updating observatory, which continues to record every incident and possibility on Earth. You could say it makes the same observations on parallel worlds. It's all quite vexing. But in any case, the so-called foundation of humanity governs the moon just as it does the Earth, tracking the various spiriton worlds and determining where their futures will come to an end. Once one passes that event horizon, there is no turning back, nor turning aside. Any lingering ifs become might-have-beens. It is the work of a great invisible hand. No, of a god's invisible hammer. I have named this point in time the quantum time lock, the event compilation set by the absolute observer. I vaguely remember being there for that long lecture. I passed through a deep, deep darkness for so long I felt my consciousness fade. To the end of Seraph, and then I set foot in the forbidden territories where even the light of the moon cell could not reach.
まずはここまでたどり着けました。あなたのおかげです。この壁の向こうが未明領域。遥かな過去に虚空より飛来し、ムーンセルに食い込んだ優勢の内部です。本来ならシステム管理者である私でさえ立ち入れない領域ですが、あなたの助力があれば別だ。気持ちの整理はよろしいですか？セラフを守るため、あなたはこの中にいる外敵を排除しなければならない。それが聖杯戦争に勝利し、ムーンセルからレガリアを授かったあなたの義務。よろしいですね。はい、いい返事ですよ。その調子で躊躇なく力を振るってくださいますよ。
I nod in agreement and look up at the wall again. It's huge. Seraph has its giant structures, but it's still rare to see anything on this scale. The bizarre architecture gives me the impression of a prison, capable of holding tens of thousands of prisoners. I feel an urge to touch the wall. It's hard as diamond, but smooth as silk. Normally, Seraph only builds objects out of the same materials found on Earth. The touch alone tells me the stone came from somewhere else. There's no doubt this belongs to an invader, something from beyond Earth, made of pseudo-spiritons. Just as Archimedes said, it's an external threat. I'm afraid. Anyone would be. Inside this place sleeps a monster who nearly destroyed both Earth and the moon, and now they expect me, one lone wizard, to defeat it. If only Saber were here.
仕方がないのです。強力なサーバントを連れてきては、ここに着いた時点で敵に感知されてしまう。どれほどのトップサーバントであれ、ムーンセルに作られたものでは優勢の先兵にはかなわない。勝算はただ一つ。怪物が目覚める前にレガリアの力で倒すのみ。そのためにあなたに来てもらったのです。あなただって負けると分かりきった戦いにサーバントを投入したくはないでしょ。
What was that?
中にいる怪物の寝息でしょう。やれやれ、全くおぞましいことこの上ない。ですが、これで私の正しさは証明されました。私とあなただけなら敵に気づかれない。寝首をかくにはもってこいです。この亀裂から侵入しましょう。物音を立てないよう細心の注意を払って。よろしいです。 時間と空間があやふやですね。焼けた飴のようだ。ここは限りなく広いようで限りなく狭い構造なのでしょう。捕食優勢ベルバーは1万4000年前この太陽系に現れました。それがこの構造体です。優勢はかけらとなって月の裏側に刺さり、物理的にムーンセルの内部に食い込んでしまった。内部からのハッキングですね。かけらはムーンセルのネットワークに接触し、このように疑似量子の世界に自分の領域を作った。ムーンセルは侵食してきた優勢のかけらをネットワークから遮断、光の届かない未明領域とすることで侵食を食い止めた。しかしそれが限界でした。ムーンセルはムーンセルを守れても地上までは守ることができなかった。優勢はムーンセル内のリソースを利用し、地上に自分のデータを送り、マテリアルボディを構築した。それが1万4000年前に地上を滅ぼした白い巨人、セファールと呼ばれるアンチセルです。この先にいるのはその本体、文明を破壊するためだけに生まれた怪物。いいですね。くれぐれも用心し、気を許さないように。セラフを守り、オノがサーバントのもとに無事に帰りたいのなら決してためらわないことです。
I gasp at the unexpected view. Beyond the darkness is not some alien hellscape, but an old cave. It wouldn't be out of place anywhere else in Seraph.
惑わされないように。これは地球の風景を再現しただけのもの。優勢の本質ではありません。まあ、あなたの気持ちは理解できますよ。私も意外すぎて目を疑ったものです。地上を滅ぼした巨神がまさかこんな金銀財宝に埋もれた部屋に封じられているなんて。
Treasure, gold. The floor of the cave is buried in it. A vast, endless mountain of coins, clinking and falling as we walk. The shining hoard reflects the light that streams in front of the ceiling, softly illuminating the room. Amidst all the treasure is a giant altar. I've heard rumors of a Mayan temple somewhere underground on Earth, but this cave definitely reminds me of some lost world relic. But I don't see any sign of the enemy. The altar seems like the most likely place to look.
静かに。音を立てて歩かないで。敵はもう目の前だと言ったでしょう。気をつけるのです。
The enemy's already in front of us. No, it can't be. As my eyes lift slowly upwards, I try to breathe as quietly as I can. There... A titan with white hair and dark skin is sleeping on top of the altar. I literally can't believe my eyes. It's not that I'm terrified, it doesn't even feel frightening at all. It's just, I'm not used to seeing anything that huge and my perception can't keep up. I've seen a number of strange or giant weapons before in the past. I know I've seen things much more terrible than what's in front of me right now. But even so, none of it compares. The impact of seeing it slam through my head and leaves me paralyzed. In some distant abstract way, I'm ashamed of myself. Humans can accept the existence of all other kinds of creatures, but the idea of a greater, grander human feels like a threat to our very existence.
これほどの質量とは、なんということか。こんなものは今の人類の手に余る。アルタミラの石碑、セファールの巨人、これが月すらも滅ぼす言いよう。さあ、今すぐ攻撃を。レガリアでムーンセルの力を引き出し、あの首を断ち切るのです。
As hard as I'm shaking right now, I can barely hear Archimedes screaming at me. I'm in awe. The same awe people must have felt when they saw their gods in ancient times. I've forgotten how to breathe. But I can't freeze up forever. This is it. Right in front of me, the vanguard of the umbral star itself, destroyer of the earth and the moon. I come to my senses and... I mean, strike seems to be the wrong answer, so I'm just gonna go with that. See what happens. Hesitating now will lead to death. I have no other choice but to do as Archimedes says. With the regalia on my finger, I can pour limitless power into my attack program. If I channel it all into one strike, I can produce even more firepower than a noble phantasm. This is the full authority of the regalia. All the power of the moon cell compressed into one tiny crystal. Nothing on Seraph can compare. Didn't do shit. Not a scratch. Not a scratch? The Titan didn't even twitch. All the power of an A-rank noble phantasm, and it didn't even blemish her skin. The ground shakes. The mountain rises. Her movements are so dignified and graceful that I can barely believe what I'm seeing. The cave's atmosphere changes. I can feel blackness eating away at my heart. I can feel myself being crushed under terrible lies. My eyes are working, but I feel like I've gone blind. Whatever it is, it's enormous, and I can't take it in all at once. This itself is a piece of the umbral star, the earth-ravaging Titan, the absolute threat to humanity. And it's waking up. And it knows we're here.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Anata wa donata desu ka?
She has to know I'm an intruder, but her words are calm and articulate.
早くレガリアを！セファールはまだ目覚めきっていない！今ならまだ間に合う！早く！一刻も早くこの怪物の息の根を止めるのです！
Archimedes' repeated warnings echo in my head, but... I can't hurt her. There's no way. I don't feel any hostility from her, no intent to kill. The Titan, Saber, as Archimedes calls her, doesn't even want to hurt us at all. In fact, it's just the opposite. I feel embarrassed that we came to kill her just because of her size. She's trying to be considerate towards us. She's keeping her movements as slight as possible in order to not scare us, and she's waiting for us to make a move. In other words, now's the time to talk with her.
バカな、何を言っているのです。あなたはムーンセルの代理人、レガリアを授かったセラフの開拓者だ。確かに恐れるのも当然でしょう。相手はただ人が倒しただけの人間とは異なる異形なのですから。だが倒すしかない。囚われた我々が自由を得るにはそれしかない。あなたがあれを倒すしかない。だってそうでしょう。そのためのレガリア、そのためのムーンセルなのだから。
レガリア、そう、ムーンセルは自閉を選んだのですね。当然の選択とはいえ芸のないこと。となると、そうか、私と戦うというのか、お前は。そのために我が信頼に忍び込んだのだな。
The Titan's eyes fill with hostility. Her consideration is gone. I can see she's a true warrior, and I'm not. Now she's identified a threat, I know she'll show no mercy.
愚かすぎます。アリが人間に挑むどころの話ではありません。アリが巨人に挑むようなものでしょうに。ああ、まったく。相変わらず人間は無駄なことだけが好きなのですね。
She shows no hesitation. She turns half her body one way, but that's just misdirection. Then she reaches down, with a ridiculously giant hand, and grabs me with the force of an avalanche. It's impossible to dodge. This isn't even a battle. She just grabs me and squeezes all the air out of my lungs, clamping me between her fingers. I feel her raising me high off the floor. I try to resist, but I can't move a single muscle. My body creaks and cracks in protest. Am I really going to be squeezed to death?
なんというあっけなさ。素晴らしい。実に素晴らしい。素晴らしいぞセファール。予想通りとはいえここまで簡単に済むとはな。痛快なことこの上ない。万が一のためにと身構えてはいたが、一撃であっさり終わって何よりだ。そしてお疲れ様。ごきげんよう、愚かな神王よ。ムーンセルも判断を誤ったな。
I can hear Archimedes' voice. What is he saying?
まだ分かっていないのか。要はあれですよ。あなたは疑うことなく私に騙され、ここにおびき出されたのです。いやー、レガリア所持者があなたのような善人で本当に運が良かった。私欲にふける人間であれば誰も信用しなかっただろうからね。最後の教訓だ。覚えておくといい。悪人は世界を壊さない。ただ乱すだけだ。では壊すとしたらそれは誰か。無論言うまでもないことさ。いつだってお前のような善人が世界の根底を台無しにしてしまうのだから。さて、状況は把握できているなセファール。レガリアはまさにお前の手の中だ。サーバントでは破壊できないが、アンチセルであるお前なら破壊はたやすかろう。レガリアを破壊せよ。ムーンセルの機能をダウンさせ、ベルバーを呼び寄せる時が来た。
ベルバーを呼び寄せる。ムーンセル側のサーバントではないな。何者か。なぜこの人間を裏切った。
何？そんなことに関心を持つのか。破壊だけが鳥への巨神と聞いたが、余分かつ不要な機能だな。まあいいでしょう。私はアルキメデス。ムーンセルの元システム管理者ですよ。今はあなたと同じ優勢の到来を望む者、ベルバー側のサーバントに過ぎません。この体を見ればわかるでしょう。あなたと同じく優勢に体を預けているのですから。
Archimedes is Velber's servant? Damn it. What the hell? I know I'm not that smart, but I wouldn't have thought that he was playing me for a fool. No, now's not the time to be angry at myself. I just had to get out of here. If I die now, like this, I'll never be able to show my face around Saber or the others again.
無駄なことを。それ以上あがいても苦しみが続くだけだとわからないのですか。
わからないのですよ、人間というものは。あらゆる断りを手にしていながら希望だの奇跡だのといった感情で目を背けるのですからね。まあそれも愚者にはふさわしい結末だがね。いいぞセファール。その不純物をレガリアともども握りつぶすがいい。
そうだな。レガリア所持者を生かしておく理由はない。私はムーンセルを破壊するのだから。
It's no use. I can't escape. I can't move an inch. It's as if the entire world is pressing against me. In another few seconds, I'll be ground meat. It's hopeless. Will I die just as Archimedes planned? It's terrifying, obviously, but it's also infuriating. I feel like some sort of big, important chance is being taken away from me. That's it. This is wrong. It's not supposed to end here. I think back to when I first walked in and saw her. If Archimedes hadn't interfered, this whole encounter could have gone very differently. I think that has to mean something. I access the right regalia. I search for a way to break out of this situation. I find one in a fraction of a second. A physical body cannot be transferred out of this territory, but the mind and soul can be split and transferred away. This is reckless. It's basically certain death. It might not save me, but at least I'll be out of here. It's almost kind of suicide, but all I want to do now is disappear. I don't care. It's not like I have any other choice. Well, this isn't the first time I've been this desperate, and hopefully it won't be the last.
レガリアによる転移だと。いや、だがここは未明領域。転移はできない。できるとしたらそれはレガリアだけだ。所持者は決して。待て正気か。そんな手を本気でやるというのか、あの少年は。
私の石室からログアウトしたものが2つ。一体何が。
ありえない。なんということだ。自暴自棄にも程がある。レガリアごと自分を3つに分けるだと。
自身をレガリアごと3つに。それはだな。なんという無茶を。
貴様がグズグズしていたからだ、セバール。なぜすぐに殺さなかった。あれは私たちの敵だったのに。
それは違う。私にあの人間を殺す気はなかった。
何。
確かにレガリア所持者を生かしておく理由はない。だが殺さない理由はできた。あの少年は私に敵意を向けなかった。その礼を返すまで殺しはしない。あの少年は私のものにする。私の許しなくして触れることはできないと知れ。
なんだと。貴様、それでも優勢の先兵か。図体ばかりか、その思考も鈍いのか。自らの存在意義をたがえるな、アンチセル。貴様は白い巨人、優勢の涙だろう。ベルバーを招くという使命は。
やかましいな、貴様。使命は遂行する。私はムーンセルを征服し、地上を破壊する。その結果としてベルバーは来訪する。私の役割、存在には何もたがえていない。だがお前は不快だ、アルキメデス。次は加減はしない。二度と私の前に現れるな。
なんという無駄を。貴様も道理のわからぬバカ者か。まあいいさ。なんであれ貴様は優勢には逆らえない。貴様は貴様の思惑でムーンセルを落とすがいい。私は私のやり方でムーンセルを落とす。貴様はこの牢獄の中でその抜け殻を守っていろ。
I'm in a huge room, a sealed pit, like a temple or an underwater cave or a prison. Why am I here? I don't know where I am, or what happened to me, or even who I am at all. My back hurts, I can hardly breathe, and I can't even move my body. My name. Do I even know my name? But even now, there's something in my entire being is trying to tell me. I need to run. I need to get out. I don't need to know what's going on. I need to go now and figure it out later. A Titan? I gasp as I try to understand. I don't understand. Of course I don't. This is a dream. That's why my fed feels so light. Anything can happen now, but if I close my eyes, I'm sure I'll wake up. Running through a sea of gold coins is hard enough, but no matter how far I run, the exit doesn't get any closer. The space has been altered somehow. I'll never reach that exit, and I know it. If it were possible to leave, the Titan would have.
懲りない人ですね。そう足元で騒がれては迷惑です。
Her giant hand swoops down towards me. I remember an old fairy tale about a boy who climbed a beanstalk into the sky. He found a giant's house there and was caught by the giant himself. No, I can't escape. She's got me. The giant has me right in the palm of her hand, and I can still breathe, but I can't move. She's going to kill me. I know it. A long moment passes in total silence. Then I dare open one eye.
ほら、もう逃げられません。あなたは虜になってしまいましたね。
I look into her eyes, and I see not a cold-hearted monster, but a being with reason and a heart. On a side note, how did that story in the boy and the giant end again?
もし、できるだけ注意を払ったのですが、もしやどこか怪我をされてしまったとか?
I fall back on her hand and shake my head to show that I'm okay. The Titan lets out a sigh of relief.
私はアルテラ。この石室の主です。では、あなたの名前を教えてくださいますか?